Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are exploring two fascinating coins from different parts of the world, the Belgian 1 franc coin and the Canadian 5-cent coin. Although these coins originated in different countries and served different monetary systems, both played important roles in the daily lives of millions of people and became symbols of their respective nations' histories and cultures. For collectors, these coins offer a unique opportunity to study European and North American numismatic history while discovering how small denominations can tell remarkable stories about economic development, national identity, and historical change. The Belgian 1 franc coin was once an essential part of the monetary system of Belgium, a country located in the heart of Europe. For many decades, the Belgian franc served as the nation's official currency before being replaced by the euro in 2002. Throughout its history, Belgium issued numerous versions of the 1 franc coin featuring different monarchs, national symbols, and inscriptions in the country's official languages. These designs reflected Belgium's rich cultural heritage and its role as one of Europe's most important trading nations. The coin circulated during periods of industrial growth, two world wars, post-war reconstruction, and the formation of the European Union, making it a small but significant witness to major historical events. Depending on the year of issue, collectors may find portraits of Belgian kings, including King Baudouin and King Albert II, whose images appeared on many modern franc coins. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic Ocean, the Canadian 5-cent coin developed its own fascinating history. Commonly known as the nickel, the coin became one of the most recognizable pieces of Canadian currency. First introduced in the early 20th century, the Canadian 5-cent coin underwent several design changes over the decades. One of its most famous features is the image of a beaver on the reverse side, a design that has become an enduring symbol of Canada. The beaver was chosen because of its historical importance in the country's development, particularly during the fur trade era, which played a crucial role in shaping the Canadian economy and expanding settlement across the nation. The Canadian 5-cent coin therefore carries deep cultural significance and remains one of the most beloved coins in Canadian numismatics. Another interesting aspect of these two coins is how they reflect different approaches to coin design. Belgian coins often emphasized royal portraits and national identity, while Canadian coins frequently highlighted wildlife and natural heritage. These contrasting design philosophies provide collectors with valuable insights into how different nations choose to represent themselves through their currency. Both coins were also produced using durable metallic compositions designed to withstand years of circulation. Because they were heavily used in daily commerce, surviving examples often show signs of wear, making well-preserved specimens particularly attractive to collectors. Today, both the Belgian 1 franc coin and the Canadian 5-cent coin remain popular among numismatists. Collectors appreciate them for their historical significance, diverse designs, and accessibility. Whether studying Belgium's transition to the euro or Canada's enduring use of the beaver as a national symbol, these coins offer fascinating stories that extend far beyond their original face values. Together, they demonstrate how even the smallest coins can preserve important chapters of national history and become cherished collectibles for future generations. The Belgian 1 franc coin and the Canadian 5-cent coin continued evolving throughout the 20th century, reflecting the changing histories of their respective nations while remaining important parts of everyday commerce. Although separated by thousands of miles and produced under different monetary systems, both coins became familiar companions in the pockets of ordinary citizens and developed strong connections to national identity. For collectors, these coins are particularly interesting because they combine historical significance, artistic design, and long periods of circulation that span major world events and economic transformations. In Belgium, the 1 franc coin circulated during a period of tremendous change. As the country rebuilt after World War II and became increasingly involved in European cooperation, the franc remained a cornerstone of the Belgian economy. Different issues of the 1 franc coin featured portraits of reigning monarchs, emphasizing the importance of the Belgian monarchy in national life. Collectors often enjoy comparing these portraits and studying how coin designs evolved from one reign to another. The inscriptions on Belgian coins also reflected the country's multilingual character, with French and Dutch appearing on different issues. This unique feature makes Belgian coinage especially appealing to collectors interested in European history and culture. Coins from certain years are more difficult to find than others, creating additional challenges for enthusiasts seeking complete collections. At the same time, the Canadian 5-cent coin was establishing itself as one of the most recognizable coins in North America. The famous beaver design became a lasting symbol of Canadian heritage and remains closely associated with the country's identity. The beaver was not chosen merely because it is a native animal, It played a vital role in the fur trade that helped shape Canada's early economy and encouraged exploration of vast regions of the continent. By featuring this hard-working animal on the coin, Canada honored an important chapter of its national history. Over the years, the 5-cent coin underwent changes in composition as economic conditions and manufacturing technologies evolved. Early examples were struck in nickel, which gave rise to the popular nickname nickel, while later issues used different metallic combinations to improve efficiency and reduce production costs. These changes created numerous varieties that attract collector interest today. Another fascinating aspect of both coin series is the importance of condition. Because the Belgian 1 franc and Canadian 5-cent coins circulated extensively, examples showing little wear are often much scarcer than heavily used pieces. Collectors carefully evaluate factors such as strike quality, luster, surface preservation, and overall eye appeal when selecting coins for their collections. High-grade specimens frequently command greater attention because they preserve details that are often lost through years of circulation. Professional grading services have helped establish standards for evaluating these coins and have increased interest among serious collectors. Minting varieties and rare errors add another layer of excitement to collecting both series. Production mistakes such as off-center strikes, double designs, die cracks, and clipped planchets occasionally occurred during the minting process. Because these errors are uncommon, they can become highly sought-after collectibles. Enthusiasts often spend years examining coins in search of unusual varieties that differ from standard issues. The possibility of discovering a rare error keeps collectors engaged and contributes to the enduring popularity of these coins. As the 20th century progressed, the histories of the two coins began to diverge. Belgium eventually adopted the euro as part of broader European monetary integration, bringing an end to the franc after generations of use. This transition transformed the Belgian 1 franc coin from circulating currency into a historical collectible almost overnight. In contrast, Canada retained its national currency, and the 5-cent coin continues circulating today, linking modern Canadians with a design tradition that stretches back more than a century. These different outcomes make the two coins especially interesting when studied together because they illustrate how monetary systems evolve in response to changing political and economic circumstances. Today, collectors around the world continue to seek both coins for their history, symbolism, and variety. Whether examining royal portraits on Belgian francs or the iconic Beaver on Canadian nickels, enthusiasts find endless opportunities to explore the stories preserved within these small but remarkable pieces of currency. The lasting legacy of the Belgian 1 franc coin and the Canadian 5-cent coin demonstrates how even the smallest denominations can become powerful symbols of national history, culture, and identity. Although these coins originated in different countries and served different monetary systems, both have earned respected places in the world of numismatics because of the stories they preserve and the generations of people who use them in everyday life. For collectors, historians, and coin enthusiasts, these pieces represent far more than their face values. They serve as tangible links to the past and provide valuable insights into the economic and cultural development of two fascinating nations. The Belgian 1 franc coin holds special significance because it represents a currency that is no longer in circulation. For more than a century, the Belgian franc played a vital role in the nation's economy and accompanied Belgium through periods of industrialization, war, recovery, and European integration. When Belgium adopted the euro in 2002, the franc became part of history, transforming ordinary circulating coins into collectible reminders of a completed era. Many people saved examples of the 1 franc coin as souvenirs of a currency that had served generations of Belgians. Today, collectors appreciate these coins not only for their designs but also for their connection to an important chapter in European monetary history. Different portraits of Belgian monarchs and bilingual inscriptions continue attracting interest from enthusiasts who enjoy studying the country's political and cultural heritage. The Canadian 5-cent coin, on the other hand, remains a living part of Canada's currency system and continues circulating across the country. Its famous Beaver design has become one of the most recognizable symbols in Canadian numismatics and is admired throughout the world. The Beaver's association with the fur trade and the early development of Canada gives the coin historical depth that extends beyond its monetary purpose. Over decades of circulation, the coin has witnessed tremendous changes in Canadian society while maintaining a design tradition that connects modern citizens with their nation's past. This continuity has helped make the Canadian 5-cent coin one of the most beloved pieces of Canadian currency. Collectors are especially interested in high-grade examples of both coins because extensive circulation often resulted in significant wear. Finding specimens with strong details, original luster, and minimal damage can be challenging, particularly for older issues. Professional grading services evaluate these characteristics and help establish collector value. Coins preserved in exceptional condition frequently command greater attention because they allow collectors to appreciate the original artistry and craftsmanship of the designs. Another fascinating area of collecting involves mint errors and varieties. Both the Belgian 1 franc and Canadian 5-cent series include unusual examples created by production mistakes such as off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, and clipped planchets. Because these errors are typically scarce, they attract strong interest from collectors seeking unique additions to their collections. The excitement of discovering an uncommon variety continues to inspire enthusiasts to examine coins carefully and learn more about the minting process. The rise of online auctions, collector communities, and educational resources has further increased appreciation for these coins. Collectors from around the world can now share information, compare collections, and discuss rare dates and varieties more easily than ever before. This global exchange of knowledge has introduced many new enthusiasts to both Belgian and Canadian coinage and helped preserve the history associated with these remarkable pieces. As interest in world coins continues growing, both series remain accessible entry points for collectors who wish to explore international numismatics. Beyond their collector appeal, these coins serve as educational tools that illustrate how currency reflects national values and historical experiences. The Belgian 1 franc highlights monarchy, linguistic diversity, and European integration, while the Canadian 5-cent coin celebrates natural heritage and the importance of the beaver in shaping Canada's early economy. Together, they demonstrate how nations use coinage to tell their stories and preserve cultural identity. Today, whether displayed in albums, studied by historians, or treasured in personal collections, the Belgian 1 franc coin and the Canadian 5-cent coin continue to captivate collectors with their rich histories and enduring symbolism. They remind us that even the smallest coins can carry extraordinary stories, preserving the legacy of nations and connecting people across generations through the shared language of numismatics. Thanks for watching.